I want you to work this out. What do I mean by I want you to work this out? What I mean is that what you're going to do is for fx plus h, what do you do for fx plus h? Tuesday, what do you do? Daddy? Huh? What? Southern Belle.
I think we have to plug in 0 for H.
Hello.
But I don't know.
S. S.
You plug in X cubed minus 2 plus 2 for X. Isn't it right there?
Emily?
X plus H and X cubed plus.
Yes. You take this and you shove it wherever you see x. Wherever you see x. Okay? Right? Wherever you see x, you shall put in x plus h. So I want you to work this problem out, okay? So some of you might want to do it in 2 stages. You might want to write fx plus h. By doing this. And then you need to FOIL this, collect the like terms, and simplify. Okay? Are you guys with me on this? And no, like in I have no clue or no clue. Okay. You know how to FOIL this stuff. Well, FOIL it. You know how to collect terms. Do it. Okay. To give you a hint, you guys know that this is a b, is a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. Use this to evaluate this. And you can think of a is x and b is h. Okay? So work this out, and then on the next line, you will have fx equals x cubed minus 2x plus 2. And then you're going to subtract the blue stuff from the red stuff. Okay? You're going to subtract the blue stuff from the red stuff. So I'm going to pose this here. All right, so your final answer should be 3x squared minus 2. Okay? All right? Okay, so I'm going to move on. For those people who didn't get it, you need to get some help after I'm done here, okay? All right, so we did this long, tedious thing, okay? And essentially what we did is we did this. So this is the beginnings of calculus. Okay, the very beginnings of calculus. There are only 2 things that we do in calculus. One's called differentiation and the other one's called integration. What we just learned how to do is differentiation. Okay? And the one thing that you need to really take away from here, from this lesson, is the very last sentence there. You really need to understand that. Okay? And the derivative of a function is the slope of the tangent line to a graph. That's the one thing you need to take away from this class today. Okay? Lucy got it down? Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to open your book to the inside cover. Okay, you see those 36 plus 18 formulas? You see the 36? Those are all differentiation. Okay? AB kids need to memorize this. You don't. You don't need to memorize this stuff. Okay? This, you know that this is on the website, right? You guys have seen this on the website? You need to print it out. You need to use it whenever you need to use it so that you become familiar with it, because you'll be allowed to use that during the quiz and the test. Yes. You'll be allowed to use all those documents on the test. I don't want you to memorize this shit, you know? Come on.
Why would you put like AP kids through that?
Because AP kids supposedly, again, I think there's a real big issue in AP stuff, okay? For some reason, even if you're going to be a poli-sci major, people want to take AP. I have no idea. That's because the colleges want you to, okay? Now, if you're going to be a scientist or an engineer or a mathematician or a physicist or something like that, you've got to know this stuff, period. Okay, someone can wake you up at, you guys are awake at 4. So what time do you wake up?
I wake up at like 6.
Like in the summer, you wake up at like 3 p.m., right? So when someone wakes you up at 3 p.m., you are able to spit this out.
Like during the school year, it's like 6 o'clock. During the
6 o'clock?
yeah.
Holy crap.
What time do you wake up? 7:55?
That's 2 hours.
Cindy races here then.
And then during the
She
summer,
changes in the car and puts a lipstick on in the car. And, hey, I don't see you guys seeing lipstick and all that stuff. Yeah, you guys don't do that. The last day of school, I think, was when it was.
I wore it some days, just didn't notice. 'Cause it was more of a neutral color.
Ah, you need that hot red is what you need, you know. It's kind of.
We saved the reds for the special.
Oh,
like, but during the summer, I wake
she's
up like,
funny.
I get like 1 more hour of sleep. But I still have to
That's
get up
it?
in the morning, so.
Okay, so Felix, what's the last sentence that you need to go away with? What was that last sentence that you need to take away from this class? Sentence that you need to take away from this class. Shannon's B. Shall I call you Shannon's B? Jonathan. However you want to interpret B, okay? Could be B-I, or could be B-O-Y-F-R, or it could be B-I-T-C, whatever. He doesn't even know you're talking about him, man. I'm Indian, dude. What's enunciate mean? I have no idea what you're talking about, boy. Seriously. Okay, come on. What's the one sentence you want to take away here? Madison, what's the one sentence you want to take away?
The derivative of a function is the slope descendant to a graph of particular.
Okay, keep that in mind because you're going to need it in the next example that you will be doing. Okay, so keep that in mind. What I also want to tell you is the derivative is known by several different names. So if this is your function, then the derivative is known as f prime. That's how you read it, f prime. Or it's dy by dx or y prime. These are the 3 common symbols that you will see in this book. You will probably not see much of this, and I'm sure you don't see any of that. But some other textbooks use the last 2. Okay? Some other textbooks use the last 2. But the 3 things that you need to go away is f prime,